Hello everybody, welcome back to another Trains and World 5 video. We're back on the Xbox Series X for this video. I know a lot of you wanted to see how this route looks on Xbox, so that's what we're doing. And we're going to do a little bit of a freight run in this one, in the Krokodil. We're in the lovely shed here at Innsbruck, which just looks lovely. Can you close these doors? Hang on, can you close them? Okay, no, they're already sort of like that. But yeah, we're going to be heading up to Seafield on a freight run. So it's about, I think, 50 minutes. So we get the Krokodil set up. I thought it comes in two parts. This part one is getting it out the shed, and part two is sort of the line run. But I thought, well, let's get it out the shed. Let's see what that's like. So we're going to do that. So do stick around, and if you want to see us out on the main line, maybe skip 10 minutes ahead. Alright, we're in there. Let's get all of the bits and pieces on. We need these to be freight. So once we couple up to the freight train, or just before, actually we'll set them now. So goods, goods, and yeah, I think it's just those we have to change. Yeah. So indice, we'll see for an indice. We'll get them on, and we'll set that to M. I don't think we'll be heavy freight, so we'll set it to M. Not done freight in this train, so hopefully we'll be okay. Right, get the key on. Set that to on. Pantograph up. Set the circuit breaker, compressor on. Blower. Still not completely sure if that's completely necessary, but we'll get that on. Train heating. Well, we don't really need that on. Battery charger on, and we'll set all of our lights up. Hopefully we can just sort of stay in this cab. Depends on where we turn the turntable. Do that, get them out of shutdown and to running, and we'll lock that again. And hopefully audio is, let me pop that down a little bit. Cool, so the brakes are coming off. Hopefully they're coming off. They sound like they are, so hopefully. There you go, that come off. Oh, what's that? Maybe there was something behind us which was making a hissing sound. But let's set that to forward and get onto the turntable. No, not that. That's not going to help. Hang on. Oh, wait. Now, the textures are a little bit blurred in here. Let's get that released. Right. But that was the same for the PlayStation. They were a little bit like that as well. Right, out of the shed we go. Ooh, look at that going through. And we'd always get the perfect time for trains going past. Oh, it's double-headed as well, that one. Awesome. Wow, it just looks great. So onto the turntable, which we're literally only just going to about, we're literally only just going to about fit on it. That's good. So we're quite a long train, aren't we? I don't want to go off the other end. Is that alright? Oh, actually that would be, but I'm going to move it forward a little bit more. Just to be on the complete safe side. Right, that should do. I'm happy with that. Right, let's whack that on. And we shall, actually we'll do the, let's do the handbrake. Just so it doesn't somehow slip away or something, the brakes come off, that will do. Right, let's get this thing rotated. Which we haven't done in a video in such a long time. Come down. Can we climb up? No, we can't. Right, okay. We got to go around the long way then. No, up there. Right, around here. Yeah, we're alright. We're on. Oh, there's 103. Oh, we're seeing all the trains, aren't we? This is brilliant. Oh, those beautiful IC coaches, which just look stunning. Bliss. Let's hop in, if we can get on. Right, what track are we setting it to? Oh, we're going out that way. Oh, we're going that way, I think. Okay, I thought we were going out that way. So we'll rotate it, fronts that way. So if we come here, unlock that, we want to go... yeah, that way. Round we go. I don't think we've done this on video. I think the last time we did one of these on video was possibly West Somerset Railway. That was a while ago. Got a cup of tea with me as well. Again, if you don't like this sort of slow gameplay, skip 10 minutes ahead or so. But I thought we might as well do it. Sort of a golden opportunity. Oh, we also need to set the tail lights on the back as well before we properly get going. So used to not doing that. If we let go of LT, or whatever it is on here, LT. A little bit more. It sort of automatically lines up. Cool. Right, let's lock the turntable. That's that. No, don't lock us in here. Have you actually got a little light in here as well? Hang on, let's really pop in. Oh, what was going on there? You see that flicker in there? That was weird. Whoa. I don't know about that. Let's do that. Alright, let's get back to the front of the train. Actually, we'll pop the lights on. And we'll just go through the engine room. There we go. Let's get these on. Right. On. Do we need the red light top on? Probably just those two, really. Yeah, that's what we really need on, don't we? Just those two. At least that's what I do. Let's come back in here. Yeah, a bit of that sort of weird screen flickering, which I'm not sure about that. Let's get that off. Another one of the wheels on here. There we go, that's released. Let's get back to the driving position. Yes, we're still driving this one. Right, and then hopefully, where are we going now then? Okay, into sort of the head shunt. Okay, well let's get going. And it's 90 kilometers an hour in here, not completely certain about that. One of the brakes is still coming up. It sounds like the brakes are still on in some way, but they should be. I think they're off now. Let's take a look. Oh, it's the flange. Flange. Out we go, though. I think that's probably our train knob. Oh no, maybe not. I only said 7 minutes this, so. I think one of the indice things went. I saw the little thing saying like 2000 hertz, which is like basically a red light type one. So probably just had to override it there. Probably to stop the train from moving on its own. Colt's moving it through here. Be interesting to see what the mountains look like, because one of the things about Xbox is the draw distance is much lower. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the mountains compare to that of the PlayStation. See, at the moment, you can't really see too much once we get a bit higher up. Right, are we reversing? Where are we going now? Hang on, we're stuck on the map. No, not this. There we go. Good. Right, do we change ends? No, we could just stay in this cab because we'll probably be going at. We could just reverse it. Or is that a bit? That's probably a bit cheeky, isn't it? Okay, we'll change ends, which is a bit annoying, but. Or we could just reverse. I'll do that. Well, they can come off. I I've not actually shut down one end before, so it'll be interesting. Hopefully we'll be alright. That's fully off. That can be set to that. That can be set to that. And I suppose we'll just sort of do what we did. Well, do the opposite. Off. Not entirely you would have to do that, but we'll just do that. Trip that. That can come down. Again, you probably a bit unnecessary, but we'll just do that anyway. Right, that should be all good. So we shall change ends. Keep the door open for that. Right, stand at driving position, and just basically set it up again. So that, that, and that. Press it on. Okay, you probably don't have to turn it fully off, and we'll get that on as well. They can come off. Actually, let me just use the. There you go. Use the keyboard. Do that. Set that to locked again. Forward and RB. Yeah, that's all set. So let's go. Again, lots of flickering. You see it. I don't know how well it comes up, but there's lots of flickering on here. I'm not a fan of that. Let's see again. Look, flickering. Hang on. Where's the mountain gone? Oh, hang on. You see that the mountain's disappeared. Oh, this isn't great, is it? The whole mountain just disappeared. Or hill, or large hill. Yeah, it's not... Well, lots of flickering, and that mountain disappearing. It's not... again, flickering. I can see the Xbox... I think on the Series X it's like restrained by the Series S, because there's not like two different versions of it. So yeah, sort of the Series X gets held back by the Series S. Lots of flickering though. Don't like that. See, with the Mittenwaldbahn, it wasn't that obvious. You know, it looked basically the same as the PlayStation. But I mean, this is really noticeable. I mean, it's flicking all over the place. Hopefully, it doesn't do that all of the way, because that would be quite annoying. Right, where's our freight train? It only said 7 minutes. It's taken us 13 minutes. Probably would have just been easier to come out that way, but obviously it didn't want us doing that. Where is our freight train? Where are we going now? Up to there. Oh, hang on, the min thing went off again. There's one of those 2000 Hertz magnets. Yeah, there is a... Come on, train. Don't misbehave, just move. There we go. Don't know where is our freight train? I suppose we've got to head over there, haven't we, still? Apologies again for the slightly slow start to the video. But I thought, yeah, we might as well, you know, we're not probably going to do this again, so might as well do it now. Where does it want us to stop? Just there. Right, I'm not changing ends again. We'll just reverse it this time. Now we go. Oh my god, that's quite a way. We've got to go all the way over there. We should really switch ends, shouldn't we? Really, because that's quite a way. Yeah, all right then, we'll do it. Didn't take too long last time. In fact, what are the controls on the other end? Are they still? Yeah, they're on. Oh, are they all off? Hang on, I'm just checking. Yeah, it's all sort of lowered that. Oh, because you've got to change the panto. Alright, then we'll do that. So lock that. That's shut down. That's fine as it is. That can come off, and we'll get those off just like that. Those two can go on. Battery off, blower off, that can come off, off, and that can come off, and obviously set that to locked. Hopefully we don't need to change ends again. And I think that's it, isn't it? Right, to the other end. Right, we're back in this end, right. And do it all again. Right, key on. Control supply on, that can go up, that can go on, that can go on, blowers on, and so that's on, tail lights off, and we'll just press H on the keyboard, which is much quicker. There we go. Did we lock the brakes the other end? I think we did, or did we? Well, we'll find out in a minute. Right, cool, that's all done, so let's get going again. Back through the yard. This is not quite 7 minutes, as it indicated. There's another train though coming into Innsbruck. Oh, reversing in as well. So that's probably just ran around. Through the depot we go. It's coming into Innsbruck. Obviously there's only like our loco on one end, so you're sort of stuck at the buffers, so they have to reverse out into a little siding. The loco uncouples, runs around the train, and then sort of pushes it back into Innsbruck. It's quite a cool little process. In some places you won't get that. Sometimes there literally will just be another locomotive which will just couple onto the back and then it will go off. Yeah, in other places it's got to come out, run around and go back in. Right, so we're sort of coming out of the depot here a bit. Where is our freight train though? So I want to get up to Seafield. Acknowledged that a few times. So I'd probably like to bring it out. There's another train over there. What's that? Krokodil on the front there. Hopefully we don't lose our slot. As we are taking quite some time. Yeah, hopefully we won't lose our slot. Oh, as it wants to go on this one up to here, and then hopefully it will literally just be coupling up and then off we go along this line here. Fingers crossed. A little bit slow. Off goes that train into the tunnel, wherever that goes. So just clearing this signal here. Right, there we go. Did we change ends? No, I'm not changing ends. It takes too long. Right, reverse, which for this we do have to do that. Reverse lock, click that, like that. A bit like on the 87 where you've got to do that. Bit cheeky, but yeah, don't want to wait around. Right, we haven't got the green yet, so we've got to wait for that. There we go. Now we can go. Right, down we go. There's the plane coming into Innsbruck. The mountains just appeared. Yeah, people's concerns about mountains not loading, they certainly are true. Yeah, that's not particularly nice. Cool. And then finally connects up with the freight train. We've definitely lost our slot now. Oh, this is just here. Wasn't that far. Oh no, hang on, we're not going into. Hang on, where are we going? Oh, we're going over here. Bit more of a way. A little bit further and then we're finally there. And then we can finally go out on the main line. A nice bit of pottering around Innsbruck though. Hang on, hopefully there's no shunting involved. I swear, if we've then got to take it out and go back in. No. Surely it just can't be this, can it? Hopefully, yeah, we don't have to do much more than this. I'm just going to do this way as well. Hang on, stop. That wasn't too bad. Bit of a clonk. Case is blimming. Come on, get around the back. Right. There we go. Done. Can we now just go? Quickly turn off the tail lights here. And there we go. There's that. Not quite 7 minutes. That was a bit more than 7 minutes. Right, do that. Do that. Oh, we've done that, so hopefully that will now clear. Hopefully. There we go. Wait for 1 minute. Wait for 1 minute now. Brilliant. And then yeah, then we're up to Seafield. At least there's no more shunting or whatnot involved. Took a while though, didn't it? There goes another train. There's lots of train movement, so that's quite nice to see. Didn't actually think it would be this busy, but yeah, there's quite a lot going on here. Another sort of top tail train there as well. Yeah, rather busy. Right, I think it's been almost a minute now. Let us go. And yeah, onto the main line and finally off to Seafield. Or Seaford. Seaford in Tyrol. Which is, where is it? There it is there. Is that Seafield? Yeah. It's one of the bigger stations. Sort of the first station where then after that you just drop down. They're 18 kilometres. I think it's at about 35 minutes. So. Might have to request. Oh no, we're all good. Right. Let's go. Let's get out of here. Slowly. Hope we haven't buggered the brakes in any way. Okay, brakes are off, that's good. Cool. Just need a little bit of power. What have we got? Was it wooden? Yeah. Planks. Planks of wood. There you go, now the main part of the journey begins. I'll leave a little timestamp, so hello to anyone who's just come in to this bit. We're finally on our little line run now. But so far the Xbox version has been lots of flickering and the mountain's not loading. Playable, but not as visually nice looking as the PlayStation. as we head out. Oh, hang on. We've got the cab door open now. Cool. So we got a red coming out. Bit of see-through as well. All good. That's go. So we're coming under the main line and then up over the other side. Nice and steady though, because we may have a red light coming up, which probably we will. So I don't know where that red light's going to be either. That's just round here. There's the little warning for it. Which you do get whistle boards, just randomly, you do get whistle boards on the Austrian side. Apparently they're little red and white markers. So we'll be on the lookout for them. I think I know what they look like. Cool, there we go. So we're out onto the map. We're finally getting somewhere, hooray. It was quite cool getting it out of the shed though. Something which we probably won't do again on video. Now we've done it once. I just wonder, are we going to struggle getting up the gradient? Because we are 267 tons. Is that less than what the passenger train would be? Hopefully we'll be alright. I'm sure we'll be alright. So we go, it's coming up to Innsbruck Westbahnhof. And then we turn off the main line onto, well, the Mittenwaldbahn. And then we go right under the flight path of Innsbruck Airport. And I assume speed limits should be the same. I mean, it's not exactly fastest route. So even for a freight train, we should be okay. Doesn't go above, I don't know, what is the industry top speed for freight? Not sure, but we'll be alright. Yeah, alright, yeah, there we go. Alright, speed up a little bit. Up to, well, actually, no, it comes down to 40, I think, for the points ahead. So we'll sort of take it a bit slower. There are a few freight services on this route. I think most of them are in the Krokodil. I'm not sure if there are any in the 111. I'll have to double check that, but there's a fair few for the Krokodil. There's 103. Which is AI, well, you'll see it as AI, and also a couple of services if you own Linke Rheinstrecke, which is the 1990s German route. I think it's set in 93, which is another fairly pretty route. There we go though. Let's get the window open. I want to poke my head out in that camera. There we go. Cool, there we go. Quite like this view, I have to do more of it. Can't really see the speedo though. Is that mountain, is that fully loaded in yet? Possibly. Quite nice that way. So after the next station we hit the gradient, and we really do hit the gradient. It is extremely steep. And up to, it should be up to 60 now I believe, so. Although saying that, we have got a double yellow, so it looks like we're going to be waiting in the passing loop. Which I did sort of expect, as we probably are running late. So the signaller has probably let another train go first. As I think the next passing loop after this is the one at... Is it the one at Martin 1? Is it Martin 1? Something like that. So we probably lost priority. Yeah, I think it's like Martin 1's something. That's the next. But the next passing loop is quite a way up. So we probably lost priority. Hopefully we won't have to wait too long though. This is the fun thing about this route, waiting at passing loops. Which sort of gives you a nice little break. It's one of those routes where you've got to concentrate quite a bit. So sitting at a passing loop for a bit, go and get a cup of tea, you know, go and get a couple of biscuits. It's a nice little natural break point. A needs break. Yeah, we've lost our slot. But that's okay. There it is though. Yeah, something else is coming. You can see they've got the road. So as we're waiting, let's do that. Yeah, that should be okay in first. We'll just put the handbrake on just a little bit as we're leaving the train. Let's go and get some collectibles. Hang on. And we'll also see the timetable to see when that train is coming. I bet we'll get out and it will be like right there. Right, let's go and have a look. So this is, yeah, Innsbruck Hotting. Or Hoting. Quite a, well, not a lot here. Oh, here's the timetable. So was it 11:40? No way. I'm really hoping it's a fast train, because the next one due here... Oh, that's going the other way. No, that's going the other way. That's fine. Yeah, I mean, the next one going that way is 12:39, so it must be an express service, which is good. But any other sort of collectibles we can... What's that? Oh, that is a collectible. Oh. What does that say? Have you played the Mittenwaldbahn or something? If you haven't... Oh, it's here. Alright, hang on. Let's get back to the train. We got one collectible. Oh, here we are. Look at that. It's really... as the... I think it's the A300 that plane is. Awesome. Bloody brilliant. Right, let's get up. Here comes the express. Oh, so that's I think that's maybe a semi-fast. Off that goes, and we got the green there. Let's get that on. Get that off. Right. Let's go. But you probably could be waiting at you know, if you miss your slot in the I think if you're running late, it'll just let the next train come down, depending on how late you are. So you really could, you know, you could lose you could be like 20 minutes late for some of these passing loops. Actually, the next one's way up. Well, probably what, that's probably what, 5 kilometres away the next passing loop. So if you miss your slot, you're going to be waiting a while. And if it's a stopper as well, coming down the mountain. But that's cool. And it's 60, basically all of the way. And if we come sort of round on a passing loop, that's I think 40. So it's quite, this side of the route, the Austrian side, literally it's like 60 the whole way. It's pretty straightforward. Oh, we need to get the power on. We're about to hit the gradient. It's going up really deep. So at the moment the train's not doing that well. So I'm really going to bump that up. Because we need as much power as we can get. Sort of the cool houses here. Not sure about the scenery down there. It sort of disappeared. Let's go down there. That's probably the airport runway, isn't it? Right, up we go. frames are a bit low here, but feels like they're sort of bit, yeah, juddery. There's the airport. And I think I've set this for a nice February day, so not as much greenery. Cool. And as we're going uphill, our job is fairly straightforward. When you're going downhill, that's when it's tough. Which, if you're coming down this bit, that's like, I would say this probably is the hardest part of the route to drive, is if you're driving down this part, because it's just so steep. Whereas from Mittenwald down to Garmisch, there is a steep bit, but it's more gentle. Whereas this bit's steep. Cool. Right, out we go. This is good. This is sort of the last stop within Innsbruck. Again, it's a bit choppy. It feels a bit choppy. That might just be the amount of foliage around here. Let's get a flyby shot. Let's hope the game doesn't crash. That'll be annoying. I'm climbing up pretty quickly. Right, let me get the manual up. There's a manual somewhere for this route, which I would like to go along. Yeah, I've got to get out the manual for this route. Let's see some of, because I'm not as good with the Austrian signage and say German signage, so I'd like to quickly pop that up. Hopefully find it. Yeah, it's got like a 61-page manual. So if you like manuals, and I think it's also by RAF as well. RAF, who did the Expert 101 manual. So it's, you know, proper detailed. But I just want to see some of the sort of bits and pieces for the Austrian side. As for Vorarlberg, I've never been fully quite sure of signals and stuff. Like, they're similar to German signals, but like a little bit different. But I think this is a whistle board here. See the little red and white stripe? This is the stop begins with K. There it is there, Kranbitten. Nice little sort of village tucked up in the on the side of the mountain. Again, it's still a little bit choppy, the FPS. It doesn't feel smooth. That's what that would. It must be there. So I'm just looking at the thingamabobby now. Yeah, right, there we go. Cool. As we head up. Cool. Lovely. So it seems like the next passing loop I think we'll be going through. I think we'll be going through sort of straight, so that's good. Okay, so the black and white pokey marker, which I have seen a few times on here so far, that indicates a level crossing is coming up. or a protected level crossing. Which is similar to the German one. Literally all the Austrian railway stuff is similar to German stuff, so if you can drive German stuff, Austrian stuff is a bit of a stroll in the park. Oh, hang on, ooh, let's put that down a bit, flattens out a bit here. So we don't want to speed. Well, I'll be straight back onto the gradient, but a little bit of breakage. Again, it's still not running smoothly. Like, I can still feel the choppiness. Like, even though it does say we are at 40 or so FPS, I can still, it's not smooth. Which is, it's surprising for the Series X, because the Series X usually runs Train Sim World the best. At least for other routes, it tends to have a few frames per second higher than the PlayStation 5. Probably because it has, well, a shorter draw distance. Which we have sort of seen already on here. Cool. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So when you see the red and white stripy pole, it means it's an unprotected level crossing. You've got to blow the whistle at least 3 short times. And then one that's similar, but it's got 2 black stripes on it. It's a group of unprotected level crossings. Cool. And then there's like the black and white horizontal sign that way, which means you're coming up to a station, which is similar to the German stuff. There's that cliff face. Look at that. It's a sheer drop. But yeah, I'm enjoying this route a lot. I think because it provides a challenge. Like on a lot of routes, it's easy, easy. But it's just, this is one of those routes where it's definitely not for the faint-hearted, and it does provide quite a bit of a challenge. Not like an annoying challenge where, like Sherman Hill, you're going to be struggling up the hill all the time. It's going to get boring. It's going so slow. But yeah, it's a challenge. But not like a really strenuous, annoying challenge. And would I recommend this route? 100%. And it's third party, so which usually gives it a slight upper hand over a Dovetail route. Because I suppose third parties can spend more times on their route, you know, more intricate little details, etc. Whereas Dovetail, I suppose, if you've got to try and get the routes out fairly quicker, because they've got more deadlines. So in terms of quality, you know, it's sort of on par, but I suppose an Austrian-German equivalent of, say, West Coast Mainline overshap. Hence the reason why it does cost a little, I think, what, 2 or 3 quid more. But then you're getting a whole new train, a high-quality route, which you just know, literally any DLC which TSG releases, you know it's going to be good. Same with Just Trains, for example. If they release a train or a route, you know it's going to be good. Hence why it costs a little bit more, because they've got to spend more time on it. Because they're usually a fairly large scale as well. This is a long old tunnel. We say that every time we come through here. So our frames at the moment, that's gone up now, 60. Yeah, it feels a bit smoother here. Although still not, it doesn't feel 100% smooth. So this route definitely suffers from lower performance over the PlayStation 5, but on PS5 Pro, that's what we play on PS5. Which is, yeah, a bit surprising. But I'm sure, you know, post patches and etc. it probably will sort it. Hopefully. Or maybe it's because we're doing freight, I don't know. Well, we haven't done freight on the PlayStation, so maybe that in some ways affecting it. But it doesn't feel smooth. Like the micro lag, that's the way I'd see. Look, you can just about see it. Well, you can feel it as well, but yeah, it's sort of micro lag. As in, it's still playable, but you can feel the lag. But we'll try. We'll do the Xbox version again. I'll probably do a passenger run on it at some point, maybe in the 111. See how that compares. Hot shell this one. Still 60. About to hit the gradient again. No, I must admit, I'm not quite liking playing it on the Xbox. It's lagging, and I don't like lag. Again, hopefully this will be sorted in some way post-release. So now I'm going to go back to the PlayStation version and be like, oh, was it lagging on there as well? I don't think it was, because I would have probably noticed it and been like, oh, I don't like that. It's stuttery. Like even though it says 45 FPS, which is, you know, obviously smooth, it keeps sort of dropping down. So that's why you get that micro lag. Which maybe that will sort of go away as we go further on. It might just be this specific area, which it could be, because on the PlayStation 5 we have had a, you know, lower FPS in this area, but not, you know, as low as on here. Right, let's get a little shot of the train as we pass over another lovely bridge. Let's get rid of the FPS count. I can't believe we get rid of the FPS counter now. That's annoying. We'll do that, there. Yeah, photo mode, you can't get rid of it for some reason. Right, let's do that. Not as good now, we got a blooming tree. Couple of shots. Even in photo mode it's really laggy. I don't know actually. I don't know. Hopefully it will get better as we go up. If not, I don't know if I can actually seriously recommend the Xbox version, because for me, if it's lagging, it really annoys me. I cannot stand lag. Hopefully, maybe it's just this area. We'll have to do another video on the other side, and maybe it'll be better. As we've had the screen sort of back at Innsbruck, we had the sort of screen doing funny things, and the mountain was sort of just disappeared. No, we'll do another video on here. We can do that straight after, maybe in the 111. That. Yeah, 60. almost at the top of the hill now, almost. Seafield is sort of hanging like, yeah, near the top-ish. Oh, let's get a shot here as well, just because the last one was a bit meh. So it's blurred in photo mode. Focus is slightly off. Yeah, a few little shots. So I think we're sort of on the horseshoe at the moment. So it shouldn't be too much further. I can't remember what's that next station along here. I think all the stations again now. I must admit, it's actually easier driving this route HUDless than having the HUD on. Sounds weird, but for sort of the speedo, I suppose you can turn off the speedo on the HUD. For sort of the speedo and the power, it's just easier having the HUD off. It feels like you have a lot more control by looking at the in-train equipment. Because on the first look, we were speeding so many times. So I was looking at the in-game speedo and gauges, which yeah, don't like. Even if you just do it like that, keep flicking on the HUD like that to sort of see what's going on. That's alright. Do that if you need to. But that is another way people play, and I've seen some other sort of ambassadors playing like that, where they'll sort of have the HUD off, but they'll keep flicking it on to see, how far it is to the next stop. Fair enough. That's another way you can play. Put this up here though. Where's all the sort of foliage and stuff? A bit of a barren spot. Climbing up nicely though. Let me get the route map up of this. Route map. I'm still sort of learning the stations on here. Oh, here's another station. Oh, that's a leaf, isn't it? A leaf. Was it like, what's the next one? Reef or something like that? No. Reefing? Where's the map of the route? I'll try and find the map. If I can, I'll find the map of this route. Somewhere on here. Yeah, Rife, yeah, Reef is the next stop. And after that is then Seafield. So I think Reef's got a passing loop, probably that's why we got the yellow here. Which as we're going uphill is easy to slow down for us, we literally just take off the power and that's it. The train will quite literally come to a stop. So that's sort of like a green, not green over yellow, yellow over green. Which is a sort of equivalent to the green over yellow of the German stuff. Steady. Yeah, you got a little town coming out. Look at that down there. Let's get another shot, just because why not? And it doesn't seem to be running as... it seems to be running a bit better as well now. Yeah, no, it is running a bit better. I'm not feeling that micro lag as much. So I think that just that area there is quite, even on the PlayStation it does drop down a bit. sort of a bit of a dodgy area. That's green over yellow. So that'll be for the passing loop. Right on, as that micro lag come back. Possibly. It's like 40 for us because we're coming around here. Snow on the top of the mountains, which is a cool thing about this route. Is even if you don't set it for snow, in winter as you go up you will see sort of more and more snow and frost, which is cool. And I believe this train doesn't have a horn, probably for the same reason the Rosa line stuff doesn't have horns and Panina line, because in winter with a horn, sort of the sound waves and then onto the snow could cause an avalanche. I'd imagine probably it's a similar reason to why this has a whistle rather than a horn, to prevent any sort of avalanches. But the horn, the sound waves could quite possibly cause. And probably also as this was sort of built, you know, still within the steam age, so whistles. Two possible reasons. That's been quite a long journey. It's been, well, almost an hour. So it was probably going to be more like 40 minutes. But another long video from the Mittenwaldbahn, but I've been enjoying it. So, and it's still new, so nice long video. And if I haven't streamed this already, hopefully we will stream it soon. Hopefully when the video is a little bit shorter, I've got more time to stream. I don't think I've actually ever gone into full throttle on this train. Like, full throttle would just be too powerful. Even that, just that little sprint there, getting it up was quite a bit. And at a fairly nice speed though. And 60 kilometres an hour is quite quick, to be honest. On a route like this, it feels quite quick. It's about 40 miles an hour. So yeah, for a route like this, that's quick enough. Should be too far off the final stop now. I was wondering, would it want us to do any sort of shunting, or would it sort of be straight into a yard? Or there'll be some sort of unloading element to it. There's a little whistle marker there. It's a 3 short blasts of the whistle. It's flattened out a bit here, I think, a little. So we're at the top. There's the top of this route between, yeah, sort of the previous stop and Mittenwald. There's a fairly flatter. As we're sort of up into the mountain, sort of the top valley. It's a bit easier. Cool. Big town up here. Mountains seem to be looking okay up here. That golf course there? Looks like it. There's another train we're holding up, as we probably are quite late. Sorry guys. Well, the doors are still open, so probably still under its instruction for opening doors. Sorry, drive. Here we are. It just gets unloaded by those trucks there and then taken off. And off that one goes. Not sure where it really wants us to stop. I mean, we're in the platform, we're in the area. Let's stop here. Oh, and that's it. There you go. That was fun. That was fun. Return to frame. What does it do? It does some sort of shunt over to that platform over there. So hopefully maybe that will get unloaded and then in some way. Shall we do it there? We might as well do this. It's been over an hour already. We might as well do it. See what we got to do. We can't be too long, can it? I bet I'll do this and then whilst I'm doing it the PC will crash or something and it'll be like, oh, why didn't I just end? The cat ace is on the PC now as well. Careful. What's the first instruction then of this? Uncouple. My brakes are all on nicely, so jump out the train. And I suppose, yeah, this would get unpacked and then well, I assume what these trucks are here, they'll then take it, you know, distribute it around. So it might have actually wanted us to stop slightly further where, you know, where the sort of the opening is there. That sort of depends how they unload it. Cool, right, let's uncouple. Well, that's quite cool, the reflection of the Panto there in the glass. It's quite a nice little, what's this nice? Screw the train. Oh, that ban off, nice. Cool, right. Get that uncoupled. Get back in. Where are we going? Over to the little sort of head shunt. Do we actually have clearance to go? Well, on there it says we got a red. Oh, that's green now. Well, they're saying that there actually isn't any physical signal really, is there? Doesn't look like it. Let's get permission from the signaller, I suppose, to roll forward. Now, should really put our tail lights on. Should. Actually just there though. there is no sort of physical signal. As you get talked past it by the signaller or whatnot. All the points are set correctly though, so none are against us. So we're just going sort of to the platform limits or the station limits, and then I believe then shunting back in. I almost feels like we're running it around. Are we running around the consist? No, there's a little marker there. I imagine that's some sort of limit of shunt or some sort of marker, which you can see in the manual. There we are. I think we're just going to reverse it. It's not exactly like we're going far, literally just through the station. Do we have permission? Yeah, we do have permission. Yeah, there is like no actual physical signal, just that little marker there. I'm sure the manual will tell me what that is. Points are all set, so it's good. Let's quickly get the manual up again. Probably is on there somewhere. Possibly. I'll look after. There we go. And yeah, we're not getting as much micro lag here, but definitely coming up that grade with all those trees and forests and whatnot, that was a bit sketchy. Where does it want us to stop? Right down the end of the platform. And the level crossings are still not down. The barriers. That'll do, won't it? No, a little bit further, a little bit further. Those level crossing barriers will then go down. Is that close enough? There you go. I suppose they should then. Oh, that's it. Well, what now then? What happens now? Oh, and that goes back out in 45 minutes, and I assume it then takes the empty wagons back down, which I assume would they sort of randomly vanish? Has anyone sort of waited to see what happens? I mean, surely they must disappear or something must happen. Well, that is going to be everybody for our little video on the Xbox Series X version of the Mittenwaldbahn. Definitely doesn't run as well as the PlayStation 5 version. We had that weird sort of screen flickering at Innsbruck. It's playable, but yeah, that micro lag was quite annoying coming up. But do let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Links can be found in all of the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store. Apart from that, see you all and take care. Bye, guys.